Season NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Washington Wizards. It'll be the Wizards off the tip. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Derrick Rose is out there with Kyle Korver. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then it's Dang. And it's Noah in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Rose throws it down.
And Korver, a team-first guy. When one of his guys is open, he wastes no time in delivering the pass.
Pass to Bagley. Rose against Poole. And that one is hammered home.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now, here's Avdia, following the miss by Derrick Rose. Avdia gets the bucket.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Here's Rose. Lays it up off the glass. Rose has got his second basket of the night.
And how about the clever move by Rose? He somehow manages to get around the contact and finish.
Poole with it. Noah picks him up. Poole the pass to Kispert. Bagley in the post. Working on Noah. Bagley no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Gibson finds Noah. Here's Rose. Trying to get open as Gibson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. Chicago shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Derrick Rose at the line for one.
Free throw drops for Rose.
And you got to love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Now, here's Bagley. Here's Kuzma. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Gibson. Here's Dang. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
To halt the run, here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
Can't sleep on Kuzma on the offensive glass because he's more than capable of doing damage like that.
Rose goes in. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Good ball. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And a deep three from Korver. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pass to Avdia. Outside, Bagley. Here's Kuzma. Great D that time from Gibson.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's yes, sir.
And when Rose goes on the attack, he stays on the attack, fights his way through the contact.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Let's take a look at Dallas. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And you know, right now for the Bulls, they've hit a little rough patch, but they know what they're capable of. It's just a matter of going out and proving it on a nightly basis.
The Bulls making a switch here. Brewers checked in.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Rose. And Rose throws it down.
I mean, look at Rose pushing it up the court full speed, not giving anyone a chance to catch it.
Here's Koulibaly. So timeout called here. The first for Washington. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And if you had to point to one problem in that game, it was their rebounding. Flat out terrible.
I think you can be a little bit rattled when you lose the physical battle as badly as they did in that game. That can be tough to shake off. So it's a matter of getting over those doubts and finding yourself again.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Omer Ashe, he's checked in for Noah. And it's Watson in for Derrick Rose. Pass to Vukcevic. 6 on the shot clock. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Will it go?
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Clearly a foul.
First personal
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. You seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Butler, he's checked in for Washington. Sinks the three-pointer.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
The 10-footer. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops.
At the line for 2. Justin.
And so he makes both from the line. 1:20 left to play here in the first. Outside Korver. Takes a 3. And the Bulls another 3.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And the Wizards with possession. It's a 16-point game. Bounce pass, Butler. Pass to Koulibaly. It's stolen by Korver. Dang for 3. The rebound by Champagnie.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Koulibaly. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Watson. The feed to Dang. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Korver for 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Dang finds Korver. Lets it go with the 3. No good. Shot missing. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Bulls lead by 17. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin here, guys, for the Bulls.
On the attack right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. They've got Noah. Bogans is out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Brewer in at the small forward. Shamet the pass to Bagley. Now here's Kispert. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And finished off by Rose.
And when Rose gets going and gets this kind of confidence offensively, you're in trouble. He can just flat out take over a game.
Wizards trail by 21. Shamet the pass to Bagley. Kuzma against Gibson. Great defense that time from Noah.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, guys. Well, Kyle Kuzma has always been a crazy confident person. He said, I've always had this incredible self-belief that no matter who I'm on the court with, I'm the best player. And that's gotten me to this level. That's gotten me to where I am. So my irrational confidence has always been a key thing for me. Kevin, back to you.
Really owns it, David. I like that. Thanks. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And coaches can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Wizards making a switch here. Poole's checked in. Lets a floater go. Kuzma can't get it to go.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
It seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out.
Whoa! That's a rugged play.
Well, this is the level of activity that you want from Marvin Bagley. Relentless tonight on the offensive glass.
Rose from the right block. The shot is good. Rose has got 12 points now in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Avdia gets the bucket.
And Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
Avdia's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Rose. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Rose has got 25 points in the game. Here's Poole. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And Poole up ahead of the defense on that pull-up in a hurry.
Rose against Poole. Good on the bucket. 27 points for him.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Poole the pass to Bagley. Stolen by Rose. And finished off by Rose.
And still with those active hands, Rose remains a threat to knock the ball loose.
And here is Kispert. He has yet to score. Kuzma outside.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. 2 minutes.
Chicago grabs the miss.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And Derrick Rose certainly equipped athletically to punish teams in the paint.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Omer Ashe, he's checked in for Noah. Then comes in for Ronnie Brewer. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Keith Bogans. And it's Watson in for Derrick Rose. Just 2 to shoot. The shot's good.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Watson kicks to Korver. Shoots the three. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Korver is just pouring shots in the basket. He has been so dialed in with his shot.
From 11 feet away, off the left rim and out.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Gibson dishes to Korver. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
A shot by Champagnie, no good. And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Korver for 3. 7 for 9 now with that miss. Now shooting 78% from the floor. Butler kicks to Baldwin. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story.
54.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Jones. An outstanding first quarter for Derrick Rose. He ended up with 31 points and 2 steals. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
And over to Shaq now. He'll take on the Wizards.
I know it's not the case, but it seemed like they were lacking on the offensive game plan. Some guys were improvising when they should have been making the next pass. But
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And at the forward positions, Avdia and Kuzma. Jordan Poole is out there with Kispert. And it's Bagley in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Poole the pass to Bagley. And that's good. He picks to get it done. Bagley's got his second basket of the game.
Like to see him take it there. Marvin Bagley, confident play.
Rose attacking. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Noah's got his 3rd assist on the night.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Poole, no good.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And Rose, a fighter, someone who challenges defenders inside and attracts their attention.
Derrick Rose.
Rose hits them both. Washington with the ball. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Poole. Chicago grabs the miss. Noah's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Korver from deep 3-point land. Drops in the tray. Korver's got 24.
Yeah, you got to chase Korver off that 3-point line. When he's in that comfort zone, expect him to knock it down.
Kuzma passes to Bagley. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this one.
And while Korver is certainly a threat to score at all times, his passing is also an exceptional part of his game.
3rd quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Poole against Rose. Poole no good.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now the pass to Kispert. Back to Poole. And the layup is good. Poole's got 7 points.
And Poole can make some of those inside off-balance opportunities look easy.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That's foul number 2 for him. Landry Shamet checked in for the Wizards. Then for the Bulls, Brewer comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's Bogans in for Kyle Korver.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Kuzma outside. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Here's Rose. Here's Noah. The kick out to Rose. The 3. Avdia with the rebound. Feeds it to Kispert. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Rose can't hit. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Shamet the pass to Kispert. Pulls it up. And it's Shamet missing.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And the basket by Rose.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Shamet with it, working on Rose, and that one's good. Shamet.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
No stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him. With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Poke loose. It's stolen by Rose. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Brewer. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Assist goes
and a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Kuzma against Dang. Kuzma passes to Bagley. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Noah's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Rose into the lane, and Rose throws it down.
And that's the Derrick Rose of old. Full speed ahead and bursting to the rim.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
And the call will be against Marvin Bagley.
Bagley.
That's his first foul. And the Bulls with some changes. Omer Ashe, he's checked in for Noah. And it's Watson in for Keith Bogans. Rose goes in, and Rose throws it down hard.
And defensively, you've got to play Rose for the drive. You let him get to the rim, and he'll throw it down on your head.
Here's Shamet, and he banks in the layup. Shamet's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Driving the lane, and finished off by Rose.
And without question, Derrick Rose is one of the most athletic players the league has ever seen. Right there, reminding us just what he can do.
To the middle, shot and game clock separated by 5. And that one's good, Shamet. Shamet's gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. Rose, and finished off by Rose.
The burst, the tight handles, all of it makes Derrick Rose one tough cover defensively.
Here's Shamet. And the layup falls. Shamet's got 8.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Rose always been one of the best at getting to the line. The D has to avoid fouling in those situations.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. Both free throws good from Rose. Just 4 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And Butler puts up a deep 3. What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for Chicago. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up with when it's all said and done. We come back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Chicago to start the 4th. Derrick Rose is out there with Watson. Then it's Miller. Then it's Omer Asher. And it's Thomas in at the 4-man position.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Rose gets the bucket. Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
And the Bulls making a change here. Hill's checked in. Here's Butler. And that one hits back iron.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Lets it go from 11. Here's Thomas, a second chance effort, and he sinks the layup.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Basketball.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Saturday, they'll tip off a road trip in New York where they'll take on the Knicks.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Outside Butler. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Scalabrine comes in for Kurt Thomas. And it's Bogan's in for Hill. Now the Bulls with it. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. That's tipped, and they get it back. Asik with the bucket.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Here's Champagnie. Shot clock at 5. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And now running up the court, Miller pushing it up.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Pass to Champagnie. With some arc, and Asik sends it back. Wow! Butler on the way. Over Watson. And it's Butler missing.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Watson's shot is off. They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Well, many people say officiating favors the offense. Brent, do you agree with that?
Absolutely. That's what this game is about. It's about scoring. And so there aren't many rule changes that are going to stop guys from being as potent as they've been offensively, especially over the last couple of years.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
It's rebounded by Baldwin. Baldwin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Butler.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gibson.
Taj Gibson doing a good job of just getting the hands up, and then the instincts come into play with the block.
Wizards making a switch here. Bagley's checked in. Butler from outside. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Asik with the bucket.
Great work from Asik on the bucket inside, imposing his will there and giving the D no chance to get it away from him.
Passes it to Butler. Down low. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Third personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for Washington, Marvin.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
The team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Bogans can't get it to go.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Here's Watson. Makes it off the glass.
CJ
Watson's got his first 2 points.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
1:04 left in the game. Outside Butler. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Bagley against Asik. Bagley in the post.
You have a big man like Asik coming at you. It's definitely going to make you think about your shot.
Now here's Watson, defended by Butler. Watson with it, over Butler. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
29 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Bagley punishing the defense that time.
Now here's Watson. Defense right on him. Bagley with the rebound. Here's Champagnie over Brewer. The shot by Champagnie, no good. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't leave home cooking. It feels at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.